Guten Abend, alle miteinander. Welcome back to Tom Plays Civilization 6 for Absolute Beginners. We are back with the Germans, and we are midway through a war with the Egyptians. Captured their capital city. Interesting. Oh, I see. These are just exploring. Fair enough. Not a problem. Buenos Aires, I believe we're trying to convert, but it actually makes sense to attack these missionaries, because we should outpower them considerably. Okay, maybe not as much as I was expecting. Still, we're definitely outpowering them, and if we can take them down, there's a big boost to our religion and a big negative to theirs. So, well worth doing. But yeah, the main concern is going to be the war. Apparently, Philip is not a fan. He thinks we're a warmonger. To be fair, we were just beating up his missionaries and theological combat. Right, she wants to make peace. She wants to give us 337. So she's basically offering us a hell of a lot of money to make peace. I think because we're overwhelmingly defeating her. I think I'm going to refuse though. Even though that is quite a promising offer, I have a feeling I don't know if there's anything necessarily stopping us from just taking every Egyptian city. And if we can do that, then right, we're looking at a major defeat if we attack them at the moment. Okay, so for Shedet, that district's actually still functional, isn't it? If I move here, just bring in the guns to give a bit of assistance. Fortify them for now. Fortify them for now. See, I'm suddenly wondering if I actually have the troops necessary to take all of these. So we can upgrade to a medic. I don't know if that's actually more useful than a battering ram under the current circumstances. Oh, right. There you go. Minus 250 Buddhism and plus 250 Catholicism. So I'm seriously considering attacking them as well. Although really we're just trying to convert this city. But you know, seeing as we sent apostles and they just sent missionaries, I think might as well take advantage. Okay, this is Gustav Eiffel towards Wonder Construction, and they're producing the Venetian arsenal. Perfect. So, we have made the Venetian arsenal. Honestly can't remember what advantages that gives us. But it'll be something pretty cool, I would imagine. The wonders are a pain to build, but they're usually worth having. How do we get another use out of them? The thing is, we're so close to producing the Ruhr Valley anyway, I kind of feel like maybe we should instead start another wonder. And send him there. Can these guys make another wonder? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well let's build a... I was going to say power plant. Maybe we should build a monument first, actually. I'm just thinking about the severe lack of culture that we have. Wondering how much of an Egyptian counterattack we can expect. Stockholm. We have discovered conservation. Okay. That's kinda cool. Resource management. Alright, I see. Yeah, it's potentially useful, but then we've got quite a lot of industrial zones. So... possibly not as useful as it would be. Okay. Apparently we haven't declared war using a casus belli yet. So, might go for that one. Because there's no telling when we will next manage that. Cologne. Now then, Cologne. Could build the Forbidden City. Has to go on flat ground. Still, it's not that useful. And then we can send Gustav Eiffel to help with that. Okay, Bremen. Right, Mont St. Michael. Mont St. Michel, sorry, is... let's do the Renaissance walls first. Send envoy. Right. So, our most important things are Zanzibar, because they will attack Egypt. Stockholm we have. Valletta we have, so let's put a couple into Zanzibar. Maybe get Nammadal to 3 because we'll get more bonuses. Worth a try. I just hope we don't lose Valletta. Cool. Zanzibar's now declared war on Cleopatra, which should help us. What's this one doing? And you should be bombarding them as well. Producing a watermill. Well, tell you what, why don't we move the gun from Augsburg down to Rakhine, and then we can move these guys up to take Necken. Okay, so we're going to start bombarding not Shedet, sorry. Start bombarding the encampment to start with. And in some ways it would make more sense to bombard the city, but Okay, you head down there. I think there's actually an option to transfer them to another city, but never mind. Sure, I'll get there soon enough. Yeah, better watch that apostle. We should probably use them up soon. On the plus side, missionaries can't attack, so as long as they're not going to bring another apostle down of their own, or an inquisitor, we should be alright. So, just to run over this again. Okay, so missionaries can convert any city, but they can't attack. Inquisitors, which we don't have any of, but I know Saladin does, can only convert cities belonging to that player, but they can also attack. And apostles are the best, take the longest to build, and they can attack and convert any city. There's also gurus who have the ability to heal units out in the field. You can generally heal units at your own shrines and things as well. So gurus aren't strictly necessary unless you're on the offensive. But they can be quite cheap to make, so having gurus backing up your apostles can actually be quite helpful. Oh, that's second attack. Or was I just not paying enough attention then? So we're trying to reduce the walls down, which is the blue bar. And then the green bar as well, which is the health of the defenders, but we should be able to attack quite happily once we've reduced the walls. Okay. Saladin would like to pay us for coffee for 30 turns. We've got enough coffee, I'm happy to accept that. So we've researched steel, which is good. We're probably going to get all of these reasonably soon. Let's go with flight, because I can't guarantee that the wonders I'm picking are industrial era or later. They probably are, but just in case, not totally sure. Right, let's build a Hansa. Alright, there's nothing special about that area then. Although it might be a good tourist area later. But not to worry. We'll have others. Oh, we've discovered oil. Brilliant. But we'll need plastics to actually make use of it. Okay. So, bombards first. Let's reduce the health as much as we can before the infantry attacks. Says major victory. Not quite enough for us to take the city though. They're reduced, but not down. Okay. So, the field cannon also has a ranged attack, but it's not as effective as a bombard. So I want to attack the infantry as well. Major victory, maybe we can take it. No, so we may lose this infantry now, unfortunately. I'd forgotten again, they apparently have a second attack. Must have been a promotion we gave him or something. Right, that's the severely damaged one. Let's use the less damaged one. Hopefully kill them. That'll give us another good boost. Oh cool, managed to convert one of Saladin's cities, I think, without having to really tick him off. Okay, so now we'll do conversion, because then it won't matter how damaged they are. We'll just get Buenos Aires converted, because then it'll start pouring Catholicism around. If you remember, we picked something in our religion that gives us an advantage for the general spread, especially once the printing press is discovered, which I think it has been. So hopefully that will actually help a lot. I don't think for a second we're going to get a religious victory against Saladin and Philip. I think actually she's lowered this slightly. Maybe she's got less money. Still, even less reason for me to accept in that case. Let us finish bombarding. I'm honestly wondering if this bombard maybe shouldn't go here instead. Start bombarding this city. Because I'm pretty sure we can take this now. Yes, I would like to keep the city, please. Okay, we've got a great person, we have a new great artist, so it's worth checking these. We're ahead on great writer anyway, and on great scientist, which is good. So we're ahead on most things. Not the great engineer, but we did just get one of those. Great musician. I wonder if maybe doing a great merchant next would be good. Cool, okay, Ulm. What does Ulm want? Well, I'm immediately thinking power plant, I have to say. Just to help it build other things. Ra Cadet. Well, you should probably repair the granary next, because it won't take long. Ditto for Necken. Got another envoy, which is good. Buenos Aires, inspiration for nuclear program. Recruit a great writer. Inspiration for nationalism. Yeah, unfortunately, we're probably not going to be triggering that one because we need to declare war with a casus belli. So, given the ones we did last time, I'm going to do one on Valletta and one on Stockholm to hopefully keep being the suzerain of all of these three nations. What else? Right, you could really do with getting out of range because you're severely injured. No, bombard. Brilliant. Okay, you are going to take the encampment. I think I might defend you slightly better as well. I think I can now safely move these back and just use the bombards to attack the cities. Okay, so we've got a great artist. We'll make some great works as soon as we take them anywhere that's able to make great works. Which is the problem. Quite a big problem. We don't actually have anywhere. Okay, so if you go to sleep for now, and we'll try and build an art museum as soon as we can. Let's get Buenos Aires thoroughly converted. hopefully beyond the ability of Saladin to deconvert it. I see he's already managed to switch back his own city. Oh, cool. Okay, so we've got Necken. I'm thinking Shedet next. And then maybe we will just mop up the others. What else have we got? Some of these Shedet and Thebes that are really... Sai is attacking Zanzibar. It's a bit annoying. Okay, anyway. Alright, you can have... I might do that one because I could use the extra against district defences next time. 2 envoys. Okay, you heal until... you fortify until healed. I'm going to move the field cannon back to Hamburg. I'm going to focus on using bombards to take down this city. Just realised I can upgrade it. I can upgrade all of these to artillery now. You fortify until healed. You move out of range. And then fortify until healed. You fortify. Trying to convert. They're already converted, but we can sort of make them harder to convert back, basically. I don't really want to try and convert any of Saladin's cities because he will ask me to promise not to, which seems reasonable until you realise that he will then carry on converting yours. Looks like Savia beat us to the Great Writer. Scumbags. Never mind. Can't win them all. Got quite a few negative alerts here. Need more amenities. City needs food. Need more housing. Honestly, I tend to find most of those aren't that big a deal. Ranged attack. Okay, I don't think... oh, maybe artillery can't do a ranged attack. That's surprising. Well, it can do a ranged attack, but it seems to only have a distance of 1. Okay, so what have we got as a great vote? We've got a scientist, right. So we've got a good head start towards a great writer. Musician we could maybe do with a wild card on. I was thinking merchant though, wasn't I? So, right, brilliant. Great scientist is much appreciated. Berlin. Well, honestly, I think I would like to do Hansa. bombard. Let's upgrade to artillery. Yep. Get much closer to producing the Forbidden City. Oh. Now I need to rejoin these people to the artillery once you've upgraded them. Okay, Albert Einstein, and he's just random technology Eureka. So we've gained a Eureka towards plastics, which is brilliant. So hopefully Saladin and Philip will find it very difficult to turn this city away from Catholicism now. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I already told you to move. So again, the offer just keeps going down, I think, as she gets weaker. So really, I think I'm going to finish her off now. Okay, so it can do range attack. Maybe there were just things in the way of the other one. Cadet. Okay. Number of things they could be building. A bank, an armory. The Hansa. Might do the Hansa. Simply because it will allow us to build other things. Alright, we don't really want to do any pillaging if we can avoid it. Infantry. Really could do with more field cannons. Alright, just 45 for now. I'm going to bring a field cannon down to free up the infantry. And... ooh. I suppose head towards Shedit again. I suppose we might as well have all the artillery on one city at a time. Okay. Let's move you up. There isn't a lot of exploring left to do, really. Ooh. I know it's Serbia. I don't know if you can actually capture a general or special units like that. I think we would have just sent them back to a city, but would have inconvenienced them if it had been Egyptian. Counter spy, yeah, just renew mission. That's fine. That's fine. Right, what are you doing? You're supposed to be heading down to Necken. Labenta should probably do... well, there's a power plant, or there's the Hermitage. Thinking power plant, because somewhere that already has a power plant could possibly build the Hermitage. Okay, let's repair the granary. Oh yeah, bombard. ranged attacks on Shedet. That cavalry has one impressive movement skill. Alright. I think I need to look this up. I don't think I realised it was actually a German wonder. Well, I suppose it makes sense with all our focus on industry. Flight. Okay, brilliant. So Aachen, can you... Oh, someone destroyed our workshop, didn't they? Okay, well let's repair the workshop first. So I've got a spy there. Held us up enormously. Right, so our next research. Okay, I may not build a national park. Might build one, but might not. Takes a lot of faith, basically. It's another thing you can use faith for. And there's plenty of other things we can use faith for. National parks are related to a culture victory. So they're basically great for tourism. So it's certainly something we could consider. Crap. I really thought we'd win that one. Oh well. Okay, city ranged attack. So you see our encampment also gets a ranged attack. Although it looks like it doesn't stop you from doing next turn if you're using that one. And then our field cannon also gets a ranged attack. So on the whole, that cavalry unit was not having a good day. So we should have Shedet next turn, so then I guess we'll move on to Thebes. Right, unfortunately I'm not an ally and I don't want to give you Niter. Sorry. But to be honest, you're not going to like me no matter what I do. Well, that's actually gone up slightly. Impressive, she's found some more money from somewhere. I think basically everyone's going to hate us forever now. So, there's probably not much point being friendly. Certainly no point giving anyone the ability to make gunpowder. Okay, well, this artillery hasn't done as much, so let's just totally soften them up. And yes, we will keep the city. Onwards to Thebes. You'd better heal up before you go to Thebes. Okay, production, Aachen, again, let's repair the factory. Augsburg has made a settler, which is going to be interesting. So what else should you be making? I'm thinking another Hansa. Yep. Let's make the most of our advantage. Okay, you repair the library. Got a fresh infantry. will be helpful for taking Thebes, I think. Okay, so Augsburg. You could go there and found a city. There are a few other places we could found cities. There's also an island, isn't there, out here? That might be a possibility. We haven't explored it yet. Oh, there's this area. Okay, so we have a number of options, but in most cases we would be better off starting with a field cannon to go along with them as protection. So as long as we don't go anywhere near Egypt, we should then be fine. Definitely need to get Trier making more field cannons. Just keep moving. Yeah. Okay, possibly a mistake to go that close to an Egyptian city. Apparently we're about to do it again as well. Right, I'd like this infantry to be promoted to start with. See, or river. Let's do movement. That was also healed them up, so we can maybe send them to Thebes. Okay, Nechan, repair your encampment. Some artillery. Grape shot. Aachen has a trader. Right, brilliant. Buenos Aires apparently has already been converted to Buddhism. I honestly don't believe it. So, never mind, we'll give them a bit of extra Catholicism, but that's quite impressive. They've managed to turn them Buddhist already. We should make some more apostles. See if we can turn them back. Oh yeah, of course. Right, so if we combine these two, this island does appear to be new. So let me head here first. We'll see if we can get there before anyone else does. The artillery isn't able to attack Thebes yet. Oh, good grief, I hadn't noticed the encampment. So, never mind. I'm going to see if we can take him down anyway. I haven't actually been paying much attention, but in theory Zanzibar is also helping us, so maybe that will give us some extra oomph. Cool, we've got a plus towards advanced ballistics. Right, let's build... Oh, it's Aachen, isn't it? Okay, they're not in a position to build... I don't know if we really need either of those. Let's build a power plant first. Okay, Trier, I really need you to start building field cannons. Quite badly. Oh, Leeds is the one with the entertainment complex, so let's build stuff relating to that if we can. Let's start moving the infantry in. Okay. 75% of existing pressure, that's our best option. While I'm thinking about it, let's see if we can build another one. Ah, need to move the current one first, which is fair enough. So this artillery... Oh right, you should actually be attacking Thebes. So it has quite an effect on the city walls. Plus in theory, this one can ignore the city walls, although the fact it's trying to get me to upgrade to a medic makes me wonder if it'll still work. I might have to bite the bullet and upgrade. Tobacco, yeah, sure. He's trying to be pleasant despite the fact that he absolutely hates us. Wonderful. Ooh, offer's getting even better. Oh, in some ways it's still getting less appealing. Thing is, I think if we don't finish her off now, Savio will probably finish her off. Tomiris will be right in there to get some cities. I'm surprised she hasn't already joined in, to be honest. Although she's quite honourable and such like, so... Okay. Let's send you to Buenos Aires. What are we doing? Leventus still isn't Catholic. It's amazing, they're surrounded by Catholic cities. I don't think Tomiris really cares about religion. We could probably start trying to convert her cities. Right, so here you see Naturalist appears. Very expensive, but bought with faith. We can't afford an apostle, so I might hold off. A bit worried about this artillery. Mount Everest. I wonder if we discovered that on one of the islands then. Can't see it. Maybe we've just heard about it. Oh, it's here. I think that's Mount Everest, so we must just never have come this far before. Well, that's good. That'll be a plus for taking Thebes, I think. Okay. Let's take you first. Alright. Can't actually attack yet. Okay. Well, we will give it our best shot. Damage them a bit at least. Oh, brilliant. So they can now be freed up. Because the field cannon has come to defend Necken. I'm a bit worried about this artillery, but at the same time, I'm wondering if we'll actually be able to take them with one more attack. Oh, nice. Okay, this is very important. So we can now put two military units together and make them into a core. We need to do that at every opportunity. Got a boost towards a nuclear program. I'm not sure if that hasn't given us another merchant, we were thinking, weren't we? Although it looks like we're definitely going to win the merchant anyway. And the engineer. I should go for the musician, because that seems a bit closer. Yeah, we definitely need to do the core thing anyway. Right, Scorched Earth, we've already got something towards, and it's military, and it gives us envoys, so let's do that. We can claim a new great general who extra combat strength, so they could be quite good. Where's Memphis? Power plant. Okay, let's start with the bombard. I'm basically hoping we can take this city before the the artillery gets destroyed. I'll attack with them next, just in case this does have an effect, but I suspect it hasn't. Okay, looks like we haven't taken the city yet, which is a little unfortunate. This is our general, so where should we send them? So these guys already have generals. How about if we join them to this artillery? That'll do. Bit of extra attack power for the artillery. Yeah, just keep exploring, please. We discovered some little islands, which is good. Actually gives us a place to peacefully settle if no one else gets there first. Bombard's still alive, which is even better. We can almost certainly take the city this time. I'm a little worried I haven't heard from the beachhead on the other continent. I guess they're building something? Let's have a look. Oh, still building walls. Not even sure if we do walls anymore, since we discovered artillery. Never mind, right, let's bombard Thebes one last time. And then I'm going to send these infantry in to take it, if I can actually click on it. Yes, please. I would like to keep the city. Well, it doesn't look like the Eiffel Tower is within its... Not the Eiffel Tower, the Everest is within its bounds yet. Oh, maybe it is slightly. Yeah, it looks like we've got some of Everest. Just climb a bit more. Might come in handy, you never know. Right. So we're down to repairing everything. Thebes also has things to repair. Of course, I would actually like you to form a corps if you can. There we go. So they should be considerably more powerful now. I think we can form an army later, which is like 3 stars. But yeah, basically anywhere that we can, we should try to form these now. Because our enemies are going to start forming them. So, in effect, if we don't pay close attention, we should just assume that every enemy we see is actually a corps. Right, now we've got Niter there. So, and oil there, so on the whole I think I would love to make a city between them so we can claim them. Hopefully we should be safe enough going past Stockholm because we are suzerain. What else? We've got an artillery. Right, well I need you, if possible, to form a corps with one of the other artillery. Buenos Aires. Try and convert them again. So even though they were Buddhist, they hadn't gone far into being Buddhist because we were able to convert them with a single, or at least stop them being Buddhist with a single conversion. No. Not worth it, sorry. Oh cool, we can build another city next to the Arabians. We built yet another world wonder, the Forbidden City this time. So it's good with all the wonders because they'll give us various advantages. They vary a lot, but they're always quite good. We've got another great engineer, which is brilliant because they might help us towards the next wonder. Cologne, right. Cologne. Well, in theory, you could do with building, not the Eiffel Tower, sorry, building a power plant. Although part of me is wondering if we should get on with building an amphitheatre and an art museum so we can get this artist somewhere. Entertainment complex. You could build a zoo. On the other hand, maybe we should build the Hermitage here. Or the Colosseum. Extra culture. No, actually, yeah, let's build the Colosseum. Because that's the only city that has an entertainment complex. Okay, policy slot. Oh, that was it. We've got another wild card, haven't we? Yeah, so we can gain pluses towards someone now. So thinking musician, maybe. So wild card. Oh, we don't have any we can do musicians. Fair enough then. Right, in that case, why don't we do engineer, simply because they've been a big plus for us. Can we change policies generally? Apparently we can. I believe there's penalties for changing policies at certain times. But it didn't look like there was going to be one there. Okay. So if you fortify until healed, I want you to form. Sure. Too many of these, really. So let's retire Ethelred, because I'm not sure he's actually doing us any good anymore. Okay. Might build a road to Bremen. It's not the... I don't know actually, maybe we should be heading over here. Nanmadel or Hattin? Oh, we can go further. Right, brilliant, let's do Jerusalem. I bet they're a good place to trade with. Okay, not amazing. Could do Las Palmas instead. Or if we do Toledo, that should build a trading post in Jerusalem. Let's do Toledo. Get friendly with Philip. Just explore there. Okay, so he's a great engineer. They're currently building the Colosseum, so let's head over there and see what he can do. I know it's +1 appeal to any tiles. Okay, in that case, how about you head down to Bremen, because that has the White Cliffs of Dover. Okay, do another conversion. So they're now Catholic again, which is always good. Assume we can't buy another apostle yet. No, we cannot. Right, so we've gone quite a bit over, so I'm going to leave it there. I was honestly hoping that we'd be able to finish the Egyptians off. But took longer than I thought. So we took the three biggest cities at the time, which is good. So we've now got quite a few. They've made a few small cities. I suspect we'll end up destroying these in the process of taking them, unfortunately, which will give Tomiris some more room to expand. But we should at least keep Swenet and this one, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. So yeah, on the whole, pretty good. I have to say it seems to be getting quite late, 1856 AD, so I'm not actually that hopeful about managing to win with a military victory. I can see us going to a score victory if I don't end up winning by another method. We're leading in everything except culture victory, including score by a long way. So the other options are still there, even the culture victory. You know, they're far from massively ahead of us. Okay, they're a bit ahead of us. We're obviously ahead on domination. Religion we're doing well at, but this is Saladin and Philip's specialty. So yeah, our best bet other than domination would probably be science. Simply because we've got so many cities, so maybe we should think about putting one of those wild cards into a scientist now that we've got two. But maybe we'll get the Great Merchant first and then think about that. But yeah, we'll leave it there for this time. So the plan, nice and simple, hopefully finish off the Egyptians next time. So it shouldn't take as long to take these cities, so we just need to heal up the artillery and we'll send in these corps. Egypt possibly doesn't have corps yet, which should make our armies overwhelmingly powerful. I'm going to have to think about whether I want to try and build enough field cannons to have a corps in every city. Might be overkill, to be fair. Might be better to just save the corps for the attacks, because I'm just thinking about, I think we're actually losing money again now. So, yeah, might need to not do that. But it'd be useful to have at least some corps for the actual attacks. Nothing else, it makes us a bit more efficient. It's easier to surround the city effectively. So, yeah, I will leave it there, and I will see you next time.